Make a statement.
Tough one. I thought first off, I thought Caleb did a tremendous job out there tonight. Thought he played very well on both sides of the basketball. He's really worked on that three-point shot. Happy to see it go for him. Thought we settled in the first 5 to 7 minutes. I thought we settled for threes. And I'm not saying every one of them was bad, but I thought we settled because it was comfortable. It was comfort as opposed to making the next play, making the next move. I thought we settled there. And then once we regrouped and started attacking the rim and making plays and then shooting open threes off penetration and popping, we were much better. Gave ourselves a chance to win the game, but didn't close it out. Give them credit.
Philo.
Cuonzo, you guys were able to, make 8 shots in a row there, in the second half to retake the lead and put yourselves back into the game after the offense had struggled. What do you think kind of changed after that point that the offense fell back into a scoring drought?
I think we got back to playing as one. Just moving the ball, sharing the ball, reading the defense, and making plays. And we have to understand who we are. We're a team that shares the ball. We play well together. We have a passion for each other. And there's accountability in doing the right things. But if I think we come out taking a quick off-balance shot and those sorts of things, we're not as good. Once we're moving the ball and then we're playing downhill, getting the ball side to side, then downhill, then you get the open threes, then you get the ball inside. We're a much better team. We're better on both sides of the basketball. But we shoot them quick, and nobody really expect you to shoot them. And I thought that was more in the first 5 to 7 minutes of the game. We just settled in, made plays. They just made enough plays down the stretch. I don't think they did anything better. They scored more points, but I thought they made enough plays down the stretch.
And with that patience, it seemed like they're kind of, some plays at times, from Javon where he was kind of really showing that and setting that tone, driving into the paint at points. Just, what difference at times did it make to have him there? I think there's, one play in the first half where, he had kind of an open look, had a look from deep, saw it wasn't the best shot, and then was able to then hit a bank mid-range shot. Just what difference did it make having him out there on the floor today?
He's just experienced ball player. He understands what's going on. He was aggressive at the rim. They shot 35 free throws. We shot 12, and I'm not necessarily. I don't necessarily think the game was poorly officiated. I don't think that was the case at all. And I think some of those fouls, but I don't think it was poorly officiated. I thought we were, especially in the first half, I thought we settled. I thought the game was well officiated.
Anthony.
Cuonzo, you guys did a good job defending against Scottie Pippen in the first half. I believe you guys held him to 5 points, and then he kind of took control in the second half. What did you guys kind of do to kind of mitigate his offensive production in the first half, and what do you think kind of changed in the second?
Well, he's a scorer. Anytime you have a guy like that on your team, that's in any conference, you have a chance to win games because he's a 6'3" strong guard. He knows how to score. He knows how to get to the rim. He can make shots. He can make pull-ups. He knows how to get fouled. He's a very mature basketball player. You can tell he's a student of the game. He's crafty with the ball. So he always have you off balance. And I think there's a tremendous amount of discipline that it takes to defend a guy like that. And you can't, like he had 2 or 3 baskets or he got fouled where he had the ball stopped. Didn't have a dribble. Ball fake, pass fake, get you up, then he get fouled. I mean, that's experience right there. But again, it takes a heck of a amount of discipline to guard a guy like that from start to finish because he's going to have the ball in his hand. He can make shots. He can make threes. So it's not as if I think we might have been up 1 or up 2 when he made that big 3. But he's a playmaker. He makes plays, and they spread you out because they have guys that can make shots. But I thought we did a great job once we settled in on the second half of getting stops. They just made more plays.
Mitch.
Cuonzo, you mentioned the free throw disparity. It's not the first time this season we've seen that. Do you feel like that's more of an issue of needing to be better at defending without fouling, or more of an issue of needing to get to the line more on the offensive end?
I think it's both. I don't think we do a poor job. I don't think we defend and foul a lot. I don't think that's the case. I have to look at every foul, but I don't think now our teams in the past I would say that reaching and that stuff, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe Quaye and Kobe get his hands in there, but other than that, I think we try to do a good job of defending without fouling. And again, I always try to go back and watch every foul before I pass judgment.
Ben.
Cuonzo, you get a close win on Saturday. You had the lead with 5 minutes tonight. What do you tell your team about how to close out close games and win games like this?
Or close them out, because I thought we were very productive in the second half at scoring the ball. I thought we was getting in position to score the ball. I thought we were doing a great job getting the ball, getting shots, and that sort of thing. I just think it's a case of, in this one, and every game is different, because I think this one is getting stops down the stretch. I thought there was a foul there. We thought we had a possession. We had Scottie Pippen Jr. stopped there on the baseline. And they said, Quaye jumped a little bit and he called a foul there. So those sorts of things. Just I think the discipline things more than anything, especially when guarding him. And Wright made a play at the rim here and there. And it just Kobe got the fifth foul. It was a loose ball. We probably should have had that ball. Trevor didn't block out on the play. So just different things like that, man. Just it's what it takes. It's every possession down. You have to be consistent. And you have to be focused.
Dave,
Cuonzo, back to the start of the game, some of those shots settled for, those shots you say that they were too comfortable. It seems like a while ago the team kind of got past doing that in games and maybe kind of went back to some bad habits. Is that something you thought they were maybe past, or is it an easy trap to fall back into sometimes?
I think they're certainly past that, and the lack of minutes will dictate that. I mean, just you have to execute what we're trying to do, but you always want to play with a level of confidence. I just thought there was confidence selling it for shots that was easy. You got to drive that ball and make plays. And the one thing I always say, they come to see Mizzou play. They come to see a team play. You got to share the ball. You got to move the ball. You got to play as one. And we play as one. We're pretty good. And I thought in the second half we were more of that. Yes.
anything else for Coach? All
Thank
right,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.